Hi, my name's Mary Hurlbut. I've been coming to Health and Balance for over 20 years. I've seen Dr. Gary, Dr. Lisa, now Dr. Jordan, and I'm just so thankful for them all. It started when my daughter was in 4th grade, constantly sick, always getting sick, and a friend said, go check out Dr. Lisa. And at that time, Lisa looked into her health and her nutrition and her structure, and she got Bree so well that the next year she wasn't sick at all. So that was my victory. That was our first introductory. Meanwhile, I had had brain surgery. And you recover, thankfully it was a benign tumor, but having brain surgery wrecks your body. They give you all these chemicals, your body gets twisted up, my left side, and I was in pain. I was just taking pain meds and the doctor's medicines and felt awful. I get in here, Gary sets up a protocol, he starts working on my structure, he gets me off all the drugs, which was a victory, had me on supplements to help heal my body. When you get brain surgery, that's like getting whacked in the head. You know, it was bad. Came through that, got better. Gary sent me to an acupuncturist, and I'm deathly afraid of needles, but Dr. Lee was wonderful, and that helped my brain reconnect with my feet. I got all my feeling back. My regular doctor didn't tell me to do that, but Dr. Gary did, and I'm so thankful for that. Moving on, I'm getting older, things stopped working. I was a stained glass artist 30 years. When you're a stained glass artist, you're like this. You're cutting glass, you're wrapping, you're soldering. See what I'm doing here? My necks, my shoulders, everything was so tense, and I was having these blinding headaches just all the time. Came in, did an x-ray, my neck, my shoulders, all messed up. I had to do a treatment with Gary for 6 months. Had to pay for it all. Total worth it, there's no pain. If I can say something, you've got to do your exercises. When Gary or Lisa say, okay, here's the protocol, you just don't come in for your massage. You have to go home and do the things they tell you to. And at first, I didn't do that. And I have now learned, after 20 years, do the things they tell you to, and you get better, quicker, faster. Okay, jump to, I was always having low back pain. People talk about, oh, low back pain, yeah. Oh, it's your sciatica, yeah. And Gary was treating that. And, I'd get some relief, but it just kept coming back. And Dr. G goes, I want you to go up to Newport. I want you to get your legs measured. And I'm like, okay. He goes, here's where you're going to go. If you pay cash, it's only this amount. Okay, I went up. My one leg is shorter than the other leg. Gary ordered a little lift, put it in my one shoe, back pain's gone. See, things can be simple. Adrenal fatigue. Confession, I drink 4 cups of coffee a day. I was drinking 4 cups of coffee, maybe 5. I was always tired. I was coming in so wiped out, and Lisa then said, okay, let's see what's going on chemically. And she asked me what I was eating, and okay, you're gonna need to cut out coffee. What? I cut off coffee for a month. My adrenals, the poor little things, healed. Now I'm back, I can have 2 cups of coffee a day, and my adrenals are very happy. So I've learned, if I'm coming into a stressful season in my life where I'm gonna be really busy, I now know to take an adrenal supplement, and it's all I need. I went through the whole busy Christmas season as a photographer for Santa, stayed healthy, stayed well, my adrenals were fine. While we're talking about nutritional supplements, years ago, Lisa goes, you should think about giving up grains. What? Bread? Like, no, would not do it. I finally got to a point in my life where it's like, I need to give up grains because they turn to sugar. I've been off, with Lisa's help, I've been off sugar, refined sugars, for about 7 years, and I feel so good. But I wasn't losing this weight. Gave up the grains last year. My whole body went through a healing crisis as the cells are dumping all this. Came in here, got treatment, got through that part, and now I can wear my wedding ring again, all the puffiness is down. My body turns grains into sugar. And so people go, oh, don't you miss bread? No, I don't miss grains because I feel good, and that's all that matters. So all those little things hooked together, the last thing I want to talk about is my most recent healing, because Dr. Lisa, Dr. Gary, the whole team here, this is my primary health place I come. My other doctors are for other things, like if I have a little skin cancer that needs to be taken off. This is where I come for healing. As we get older, new things pop up. I am a photographer. I work all the time, and when I'm editing, because I don't want to stress my shoulders, I sit in this nice chair with my everything down here, no stress, but I have my feet up. What I didn't realize, and what Dr. Lisa solved, was I would get up and my feet would, the top of my feet were killing me. And I could no longer go out for long walks because the top of my feet, that's like, why are the top of your feet hurting? And, you know, I came in here and she was, this is odd, and she'd do things. Finally, I mentioned, yeah, when I get up from sitting, how do you sit? I told her, and what I was doing is when I'm sitting with my legs out, my toes are pointed. The back of my leg, the calf, was so tight. She had me turn over. She goes, oh my gosh, girl, they were just solid tight. No wonder the front of my feet hurt. So we've been working for 2 months. She worked on the back of my calves. Also in my toes, I could curl my toes again. I didn't realize I had just done this to myself. So now I was out hiking again, felt great, feet don't hurt. It's just whatever little thing that's bothering you, don't immediately go to a normal Western doctor. They're great for what they do. But when it comes to healing things, try first the chiropractic, because sometimes it is physical or it is a chemical thing that can be addressed without having to take medication. That's all.